A delivery robot transports a payload from one location to another. In some instances, the robot will move only inside a building, using the escalators and hallways. In other instances, the robot will leave the building and deliver its packages to clients' homes or places of business. One reason for the sharp rise in delivery robots is consumer demand for quicker deliveries. The market for self-driving delivery robots is still developing. However, the need for delivery robots is rapidly increasing. Land-based delivery robots. Most robots used for delivery on land have a box-like appearance. There are three types, the first of which only moves inside buildings. The second category includes those who cross streets at crosswalks but not on sidewalks. Over-the-road self-driving vehicles are the third type. Though it's still unusual, having meals delivered to your table by a robot may soon become the norm. Robots that give hotel guests extra towels or room service save labor and are well liked. Hospital robots can do a variety of delivery tasks, freeing up staff to focus on other high-value tasks. Robots that only work inside buildings are typically taller and more slender so that they can maneuver more expertly through doors and amongst the furniture. The size of the pace of delivery robots that move over sidewalks is typically comparable to that of a cooler. Such robots are now regarded legally as pedestrians in more than a dozen U.S. jurisdictions. They pose a decreased danger of damage in an accident since they are lighter and move more slowly. The requirement for regulatory approval is lowered if you are regarded as a pedestrian. Particularly on college campuses, acceptance of sidewalk bots is growing. For instance, it has been stated that the delivery robot business Starship provides service to close to 20 different universities across 15 different U.S. states. Among the vendors are Subway, Panera Bread, Starbucks, and Panda Express. Robots that cross paved surfaces move more quickly and with greater weight. If they malfunction, they might be able to cause more harm. They must therefore adhere to a greater level of safety. Sometimes people use remote controls to operate these cars. A keypad is frequently put on the outside of ground-based delivery robots. An alert text message is sent to the customer when the bot reaches its location. The text contains a numeric code. When a customer interacts with the robot, they open a latch by entering the code into the keypad. And after that, the merchandise can be taken from the robot. Land-based delivery robot benefits include quicker delivery. There is no waiting for the next delivery human to become available when there is a fleet of robots. The workforce can concentrate on higher-value tasks. Nurses are free to focus on caring for patients. Restaurant staff members might focus more on diners there. In a situation when there is a labor shortage, the robot reduces reliance on labor for low-value jobs. Because robots don't require breaks or downtime, delivery is more predictable. Gain productivity and utilize your workforce more effectively. Well, do you like what you are seeing so far? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Keep watching because you don't want to miss the end. Aerial drones. UAVs, usually referred to as aerial drones, offer many benefits as delivery robots. 90% of the more than 100 million items that are purchased daily online are within the weight parameters for drone delivery. However, they still need regulatory approval, so they have a ways to go. All of the logistics and e-commerce behemoths have initiatives for aerial drones. This includes numerous more companies as well as FedEx, UPS, Amazon, Walgreens, and Walmart. The technology seems to be prepared. Regulation and legislation pose the biggest challenges to adoption, and these issues vary by region. The speed of aerial drones for package delivery is a definite benefit. The flying drone stays clear of crowded ground traffic lanes. The journey becomes quicker and more predictable as a result. Rush hour is no longer a source of concern. Drones are being used by humanitarian organizations to deliver medications, vaccines, and other medical supplies. Drones are particularly useful in places with scarce roads or in mountains. The drones can also return test samples from a far-off location to a lab for analysis. More individuals can be treated and more lives can be saved by shortening the turnaround time. Large organizations with the financial means to do so, like Amazon and FedEx, typically manufacture their own robots. Or they could acquire a business that does. Thankfully, there are now suppliers offering delivery robots for smaller businesses. They are becoming more affordable as prices decline. Economic considerations. Robots that exclusively operate on sidewalks or inside buildings are often more expensive than self-driving cars that go over surface highways. Robots for over-the-road use are bigger, heavier, and subject to stricter safety regulations. The price of aerial drones will depend on factors including payload capacity, speed, and trip distance. A drone that can travel far and quickly will cost more than one that can travel farther but more slowly. Delivery robots are available for purchase as well as for rental. The term, robotics as a service, RaaS, is gaining popularity. It lowers the barrier to entry and increases delivery robot accessibility, particularly for small businesses. You can test them out without having to spend a lot of money. Furthermore, the number of businesses that provide drone delivery services is expanding quickly. So, that's it for today's video. What do you think of our video? Hit us up in the comments and let's chat. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications for our channel so you never miss what's coming next from us. Thanks for watching. Before you go, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for our channel so you never miss what we post next.